some sleight of hand tricks.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles, and hope you're all doing well this Saturday morning. And we got Dieling put out an update for the Mack R Addon for Harven's Mack R. So this is the one that gives you this scenario we got here. We have an R700. You can see where the back of the fenders would be on an R600. And that distance there where the clean idle sticker is how much shorter the hood is. So that's how they did the 700s. Just extended it forward like that. And he added a few things. We got some lights down there in the back. Let's see. Yeah, they were blinking. Should have a reverse light there. It doesn't show up too good in the bright light. A couple new tanks, some new exhaust, a new grill, a new visor or two. The subtle changes on the interior, paintable frame, goes on. There's quite a list, so really worth getting hold of this. So where we are is that farm outside of Jonesboro to the west. It's that really cool. And remember coming to when we first got the update, went here and went, oh man, cool. And then right along here, there's that kind of swamp area you drive by with the old cypress trees or whatever they are. But anyway, we're going to head on up here into good old Missouri. Head right on up some smaller roads here. Going to get on a bigger road right here, I believe. We are going to end up at this Golden Meadows here, which I don't think I've been there. So we'll find out when we get there. Definitely not in this profile. This is my Mack profile, so I made a new profile just with Mack trucks in it. Although I had to sneak the FLX 359 in here. You know how I feel about that truck. Got to drive it again here real soon. It's been a while. I'm getting withdrawals. But what we got on here, we picked up a load of straw bales. You might be going, Goggles, what in the heck? How are you going to get those out of there? Well, this is Southern Skinning's MAS chain floor. And you can see the chain, oops. Well, I guess you could see that there's a chain drive at this end. And if we look inside, let's see if we can get inside there again. Oh, kind of go right in, don't we? Yeah, anyway, that open the tailgates and fire up the chain drive. And there's a hydraulic motor right on this side here. Is that one on both? Nope. It'll be a through shaft, I guess. And yeah, you just start up the chain drive and go ahead slowly. And you move ahead and they fall out on the ground behind you. It's really epic. Epic. But he gives me heck for saying that all the time. Oh, actually, he doesn't give me heck. He just does it to mimic me. It's the guy with the Dodge. Okay, let's jump in here and get going. So, we are set. We get out on... we don't have a roof cam. Shoot. Have to do this. So I thought this farm was pretty, well, let's say epic when we got it. But boy, are the ones in Missouri ever awesome. Really, really enjoying where the game's going. So we got a, not sure who's the 676 END, no, what is it again? ENT. Not sure whose this one is. See what it sounds like we get going. It's got quite the mellow Jake there. Oh, geez, jumped out in front of this guy. Sorry, dude. Oh, hit the sign too. Did we knock it over? Nope. Wow. Great start to the video. Wow. Almost had a front end with a cop car. Here comes the swamp. To jump out here to have a look. Pretty cool. Oops. Running all over. So, first thing I did when I got this update, okay, I haven't looked at the templates, but apparently I don't know what's different because I updated the truck and the XML is different, and there's new templates that Polly from Polly's Custom Skins and also moderator on my Discord, our Discord, he did the XML, and I gotta see what's different about the templates, but being that this old skin, which is made to work with the add-on, of course, still works. So I don't think the change is radical. In fact, the template maybe even, I'll have to look at it. I checked my Connolly sand and gravel skin as well, and my rubber duck, the RD trucking from the movie Convoy, and it still works. I think we're in good shape. Got a 600 horsepower version of this Mack in here, which is quite a bit. I think it's over, excuse me, I can't remember the exact number. It's over 2,000 foot-pounds of torque, which is makes me happy. And 342 final drives on this 13-speed. And for too long here, we'll get up to highway speed. So 2 new bug shields for the front. I imagine this is one of them because I don't remember this before. Yeah, I got 72. Let's go 73. Oh, stay left. I was close. In an RV. Going slow. So, boy, another crazy day working on that darn Dodge yesterday in the afternoon. So, I think I mentioned in the last video that the previous day working on it had to shorten one of the D shafts. That's the steering shafts for the custom steering system in it. Took a while to get the right dimension and everything just because of how tight everything is. And, you know, you have to disassemble and reassemble and disassemble and reassemble till you get it right, because there's no trident, or there's no hard and fast rule. Do X and you get the result Y. You know, it's you got to sneak up on things. Anyway, got the main power source for the electric power steering sorted, and cable built, and fusible link in it, and nice cable ends with you know, properly attached, and heat shrink tubing, and you know, the whole 9 yards, protective sheathing around it, the whole deal. So it's going to be pretty reliable. I ended up having to rewire his fan switch, which was a sideshow. And got the ground, the big ground, the 8-gauge ground wire sorted as well. Except for, well, the part that connects to the pump. Got to do the part that, the lug for connecting to the frame, but that's just not a big deal. And what else we got going on? Figured out where I'm going to tap the 12 volts. To switch 12 volts, because that's what turns the turns the pump on, lets it use the power it's getting from that 8-gauge fuse link wire. Anyway, progress. real close. Like maybe I'm doing this here right at noon on Friday. Get this video done. I'm gonna run over there. I also need to. I got the caddy back last night for the guy that rebuilt the diff. The guy I do drive shafts with does all the drive shafts I've had in the last probably 5 or 6 years, or maybe longer. Anyway, I gotta hang it right here somewhere soon. Anyway, he did a great job. Definitely it's quiet, and I just didn't want to take the other one till it blew up, because I don't want foreign materials flying around in there to ruin the True Track Aussie that's in there. So we put a new crown and pinion in and new bearings, and the world is good. But for there's a vibration I get between 2,000 and 2,500 RPM when you're not driving, and he thinks I got to. And he's probably right. You got to probably got to pull the flywheel out and get the flywheel and the clutch balanced as an assembly. It's not an externally balanced flywheel, but it's a twin disc clutch, and who knows? Those components are all supposed to be clocked a specific way, and maybe I screwed that up. Who knows? But yeah, there's a few other things. We're going to try and maybe put a one-piece drive shaft in it, and do that first before we. Don't want to change too many things at once. So, let's see what else is new. Oh, we're going to have in the video this afternoon, or sorry, the live stream, I'm going to do a build and drive of, oh, we got to get over there, of Nimitz Dodge Ram, and check out the cargo on the, the PJ's trailers and stuff. They're supposed to be all working on 154 now. So we're going to do that in the live stream, and boy, there's probably a bunch of other things. Next week, we're going to get a look at 850 Modding's new Kenworth, which I'm super excited about, and we will just leave that there and surprise you with it next week. I got the skin pack finished this morning, Friday morning, for the CLT 9000, but we had some drama here at Goggles Central this morning. It wasn't good. I couldn't find my wallet. I needed to go, 10 o'clock rolls around. If you got pets, you know what it's like, how good their timing is. Cats sit there at 10 o'clock, pointing to her wristwatch, tapping her paw, Hey, dude, you're forgetting something? And I did. It was her snack time. And I was meaning I had to run up to go get her some treats at the pet stores not far away. And I couldn't find my wallet. So looked everywhere I could imagine, just looked all over, and went out in the garage, turned on the lights, checked in the car, checked in the trunk, because I had to put the fender skirts back on at the shop when I picked it up, and thought maybe I dropped it in there. Looked all over the ground, looked in every drawer I own, coats, sweaters, you name it, nothing. Phoned the drive shaft shop, phoned my buddy Dave's, nothing. So I opened the garage door and go back and look, and this time I had more light, brighter light, and there it was. I must have missed touching it by that much. But anyway, the drama came in that when I couldn't find it, and I'd searched for like an hour all over the place, I phoned in the bank to cancel credit cards, or to put them on hold. That took quite a while. And then, half an hour later, I find it. So I go to phone them back, get an hour wait time. So I said, heck with that, at the branch is local here. So I ran up there and went and did it in person. But I can't take the hold off. So now I gotta get back on the blower with those guys. So anyway, shot the big frickin' hole in my morning. And now I'm at the point here where I gotta run over to Dave's, and we gotta finish up that power steering. Maybe we can even go to cruise night tonight, Friday night. We'll see. How far do we gotta go? 211. Should zoom out on the map here. Yeah, 342 gears for, got a bit of RPM in it. We got 24.5, so you get the tall wheel tire combinations, helps a bit. Oops, stay in my lane. And 342 is really not a tall gear. It's not a real tall gear. We got to get off up here to the right, it looks like. Don't you know it? Or the road just curves right. Oh, darn. Yeah, so now, I got the skin pack done, 7 skins. I made quite a few changes this morning. I was going to just publish them and, correct a couple things, but no. I decided I had to do a little bit extra. So the independent owner-operators, I kind of did a little more pinstriping on the front around the Ford Blue Oval. On the front of that CLT 9000. It kind of messes it up a little bit if you put the square old style rectangular logo on there. It's not the end of the world, but you kind of want to run the blue oval on that one. What else? Fixed up the front of the Alberta Heavy Haul skin. Because that flip up where you get the rad cap in the where the blue oval is, the stripes used to come onto that. The stripes would come across the front and then go down towards the center of the grill. I moved them back so each side, left and right, so they don't go onto that piece. It looks more thought out. But the thing is, it's the template. Because the template, if you put your, do what you think is going to work based on the template, it's miles out. And that's what had happened. That's why everything was screwed up. So I did the old photograph trick and laid the chunk of that area from a photograph, put the stripes on top of it in the PDN and sorted it out. We are probably speeding through here. We are. So anyway, everything's good. Got my wallet back. I still haven't made touch with it. I got 15 days to call off the hold, but I want to do it before I forget. Cat's got her snacks. Oh man. And, playoffs are on right now, so it's hockey every night. Phew. Crazy. Got to get the cargo weight, 45,714 up here, 46,305 down there. Well, that's a big difference today. Wow, a drive-by from the right side. What? That never happens. Oh, well, isn't that cool? Good place to do some more here. Don't know what's going to happen when we hit the bridge. Let's find out. Oh, that's so cool, being on the other side of the truck. Doesn't keep me from going all over the road. Kind of learned to look at it a whole new way now. That's super cool. I should look and make sure we don't have to turn right here. Nope. Going to do with this next bridge. That sort of makes sense. Now we're on the left side. What? Slightly to the right. Oh man, here we are. Now you'd think this trailer would weigh quite a bit. I say 85,000 pounds here. Shoot, I should have went down half a gear while I was in high range first. That was a big jump there. My bad. $82. That's good. I'll take that. Yeah, like I got something to say about it. Yeah, I haven't run this engine before. It just doesn't sound familiar at all, but I don't mind it. It'd be nice to be able to hear it from a roof cam. Maybe we can get out on the wheel cam here and see what it sounds like from outside. That's right here. Oops. This one. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention the air cleaner we're running here today. Boy, lots of turbo. And the air cleaner's on the other side of the truck. Turbo's like cowbell. So, you get that twin pipe air cleaner on there. What that's all about is there's it'll pull air from around the engine through one of the pipes into the air cleaner body, and then the engine will consume that warmed up air. Now I imagine you're able to switch it between fresh air and warm air, and the reason for it is for folks who live in cold climates. You don't want to be pulling, start it up and you got the thing, poor old dear is plugged in and got a blanket over the hood, maybe whatever you got going on to keep it warm over a really cold night. By really cold, I mean, way below freezing. And so you've got warm air under the hood. There's the block heater or circulating heater, Webasto, hood blanket, whatever you got going on to get that thing warm overnight so it'll start. That makes warmer air under the hood than there is available outside the truck. So just think about it. You start that, and diesels aren't throttled, as I've said many times. There's a straight, whatever after the air cleaner, that volume is, you know, a big pipe of air is straight to the intake manifold, and from there into the divided to the cylinders. So there's no throttle valve. There's no way to change the airflow to, you know, speed it up after the throttle plates with that, you know, that effect speed up and slow down thing with the Venturi effect. It's just the same, and you're just gulping in that cold air. As soon as it starts, it's sucking in that cold air, big time. So you pull in the warm air from under the hood, and the DB and compression ignition. No spark plugs. The compression means compresses the volume of air in the cylinder. Usually, just rule of thumb, 20 to 1 by 20 times. It's crazy. So the warmer that air is, the hotter it's going to be when it hits critical compression. The fuel squirts in and boom. That's why diesels are so hard to start in the cold. You can't get that, especially if the compression's a little weak. You can't get that air hot enough to light off the fuel, and or you'll see them smoke like crazy for quite a while until they start to warm up, because the combustion isn't really that hot, and it's a lot of unburnt fuel going out the pipe. Anyway, that's what that twin pipe thing is all about, that twin pipe air cleaner. A northern thing. Imagine it'd be pretty popular in Minnesota, the North Dakotas, North Dakota, Montana. Anywhere where you get a pretty harsh winter. We got 4 miles to go to the farm, Golden Meadows. Sounds like a retirement home for cattle or livestock of all types, but we know that's not true. Well, could be partly true, but poor old deers. So I want to look at the quality of these hay bales. They didn't do that yet. Yeah, they look pretty good. Look better than SCS's. Well, maybe they are SCS's and they've improved. I don't know. It's from Southern Skinning, of course. Hopefully I mentioned that up front. Got waste management. Oh, it's on the left here, right there. Shoot. Now I'm in trouble. Over that. There. Oh, look at that. They got the message. Isn't that smart? I actually... Oh, I should have put my signal on. He stopped for me. Isn't that wild? Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Can't get a gear. This is Golden Meadows. It's like they're a maintenance shop. Huh. Old Meadows Maintenance. That's pretty far out. Where do you need it? I'll just drive right around the yard. Get a little tour of this place. Oh, we got a lift axle on here. Gee, I could have had that up. Well, we were right on the borderline. So I got you can have the rear or the front. So I chose the rear because that makes it more maneuverable if you lift that up. This is the same prefab where we backed that Linus's, what is it, the scissor neck with a Jeep. So double configuration with this big fucking, what was it? It was D11 or something. And the crawler had no collisions on the blades, so that wasn't an issue. It was just backing that double lowboy. It's enormous, that trailer, into the little hole that is the shop door. Well, kind of satisfying one. Oh, come on. I get a gear? Uh-oh. Nope. Too bad we weren't hearing all the grinding. Your coffee beans are ready, sir. But yeah, cool truck. Love this truck. Oh, there's a new grill too, and there's with the license plate, you can put Ruta license plates on it now, and yeah, there's cool stuff. Now, would it ever be cool to do dynamic loading with this, where you start to feed the bales at the back and then pull forward? Wow, how cool would that be? 449 miles. What in the world? Well, I have to see how long that video was. That's crazy. My apologies. I didn't mean to go so far. But anyway, yeah, appreciate you following along. I'll have a link for Dealing's, he calls it VD modding, a link for his Patreon. And you don't have to pay to be a patron. You can sign up for free. Although I prefer to do the paid Patreon with him, but you mean that's totally optional. And you should have links to this there. And you can also take a look at that RD 800 Mac as well, and whatever else he's working on. And he's also the guy behind the Superliner, so it's well worth supporting him, and or at the very least going and checking out, just signing up on his Patreon and showing him some numbers. Just get in there and help him out with the numbers game. So yeah, as always, I appreciate you following along. With any luck, you see this Saturday morning, and I get to catch you later on in the live stream. That would be great. So once again, take care. Bye for now.
Need